I'm not aware one way or the other of it, but I've seen those things all around. Pretty sure that's another thing Luttrell's up to, equine therapy. But not that I really want to do anything different. What I envision is having an arena and a place to function and do these kinds of things. Because I have zero experience with equine therapy. I know enough that what I've learned from YouTube, I've looked it up. That's my extent. I've done my research. But my plan around that is to find someone who is passionate about that. There's someone out there who is passionate about equine therapy and what it can do for people. Because even though I've never been involved in it, I am very aware of its benefits. So I want to make that front line, and that's something that somebody does there. Now, aside and separate from that, we're going to have a livestock operation. We're going to have rodeo teams. Like I say, I mean, it's separate and aside from like your mental health equine therapy that is its own thing. Because like I say, I'm not qualified to speak on it. But aside from that, we're going to have other functions with horses that are what these guys are going to really want. The people who are like what equine inclined, right? The people who like fall in love with horses as soon as they're exposed to it, those people are going to want more than your equine therapist can provide. So, above and beyond that, we'll be able to facilitate that, have your ranch rodeo teams, and whatever else we can come up with. We'll host different events that might speak to these guys and perk their interests. You know what I mean? Hobbies are fundamental to recovery. A lot of these guys, I mean, we can talk about it more in depth later as far as the numbers go, but a lot of these guys are recovering from some sort of substance abuse at some point along the way, for whatever reason. And hobbies, things that discharge tons of dopamine and happy chemicals in your head, you need those things. And a lot of these dudes used to survive on adrenaline, right? So you sometimes need something that goes fast. And the horses, you know, yeah. you gotta be aware of that.
So that's what you talked about in terms of like day-to-day, good time to find that stuff. Maybe not too good for themselves.
Risky behavior is a huge problem. I wouldn't know anything about that. Yeah. Like I say, I mean, there's dreams and aspirations of my own, right? I mean, you know, I love the ranch rodeos. I love team roping. I love all the ropings and the cutting, you know. And that's one of the things I want to do is, like, a lot of people have never even been exposed. They've never even seen it. I mean, yeah, told me. Yeah, no, she thought we died out. Like we were done, like 100 years ago. Yeah, a lot of people have never seen anything up close. They've never touched a horse. They've never. That was one of the things that I learned that when I was doing the trail rides, and these tourists would come down to Galveston, and they would get on a horse and pay a good sum of money to ride a horse for an hour, and I would just take them out. But I learned along that route that a ton of these people had never even seen one, never seen a horse in person. And that to me was insane. That's what I want to do with the arena. A huge part of it is bringing in events, rodeos, horse shows, everything, those obstacle courses, the mounted shooting things, everything in between. Anybody who will pay some damn money to come host their equine-related event in my arena and expose these guys to anything and everything that's out there. That's it. Yeah. Yeah, that's the whole focus of the arena. And then, of course, you can host events, play with it, you know. Maybe, who knows what the hell we put in there. But something big enough for bleachers. I'd like to put a roof on it.
Well, I stagger and I fumble. Boys, I've been drinking for days. Well, I stagger and I fumble. Boys, I've been drinking for days. And the reason I'm drinking, my woman got some low down ways. If you don't want me, baby,